Hi everyone, Happy New Year. I hope your 2019 is off to a great start. I feel like today's video is so appropriate for the new year. I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to really get myself organized and start off on the right foot. So I really want to try to implement a planner into my life this year. Last year I didn't use a planner, and as a new mom and someone trying to take on a bunch of different responsibilities and take advantage of some opportunities, I found it really challenging to kind of juggle everything in my mind. So I know how useful a planner is and how it can free up space in your mind for other things. So I really want to try to use one this year. So when Clever Fox reached out to me and asked if I would like to try out their planner, I was so happy to say yes. And so I'm excited to share this planner with you and also give you my honest review and share with you how I've been using it. So this is kind of going to be a two-part video. The first part is going to be an unboxing so you can see how a brand new planner comes. And then later on in this video, I will share with you how I've been using it after a few weeks of just kind of breaking it in and putting it to use. So Clever Fox has also been super generous to give away one of these planners to one of my subscribers. So stay tuned to the end of the video if you'd like to find out how you can win one of these. So let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. So these planners come in a really nice sturdy box. So if you're wanting to gift this to someone, this would make a perfect gift. You could just tie a bow on here and you're pretty much good to go. So first up, you get a few sticker sheets. I think this is a really great option, especially if you're not someone that already has a lot of stickers or kind of washi tape and stamps and all those things that us crafters tend to have. This is a really great starting point, and I love how kind of bold and bright all of these are, so they'll really stand out on your planner. So you have things like family and gifting, exercise, wellness, budget, reading, all sorts of different little icons. There's also a little how-to for the planner, so you can see the different layouts and how you can actually implement the different things that they have inside of the planner. I'll probably give this a once over and see kind of what ideas they have here, but I definitely plan to kind of adapt it and make it work for me. All right, and then the actual planner. So I went for the black planner, but there are several colors. There was a really pretty pink that they had, actually two different pinks, but I really liked the light pink. My decision for black was mainly because I plan to actually take this around with me, so I figure it'll look good with kind of whatever I have as a bag. Not that that's super important, but you know, sometimes it is. All right, so here is the planner. It's a really nice kind of faux leather. It's a very soft material, which I really like. And I think, especially going with the black option, I know that it'll pretty much stay clean all year. I don't know how the other colors would wear, but I would think that with kind of a soft material like this, you could definitely kind of wipe it clean and keep it nice and new looking. So going into the notebook here, the first page here is to list out some things that you're grateful for, things that you're passionate about, skills to learn and habits to adopt this year, and some affirmations. I definitely think I'll use this area for listing out gratitude. I'm not sure yet if I'll use the other areas. You can create a vision board or just use this area for notes. And then you have room to list out goals in all of these different areas. Different areas of focus, and then you have this nice dot grid for a mind map. And then the first part of the planner is just a monthly sort of at a glance. So all of these are undated, which I love because right now it's mid-December and I want to be able to use this right away. And I'm also someone that kind of falls in and out of love with using my planner. So it's not uncommon for me to kind of skip a week here and there. And I really love that I won't have to kind of waste space in it. I can just basically pick up from where I left off and start dating it again. So even if I like skipped a whole month, that's okay because I can just, I could do January and then March and I would be good to go. So this gives you habits to adopt, skills to learn, things to avoid, places to go, people to see. And then you have your areas that you can add your date to. I'll most likely list out my deadlines here so I can kind of have an overall glance. So after the monthly at a glance pages, then I'm guessing you have your weeks. So this is what the weekly page looks like. You have your days of the week, and then you have a section for your main goal, the week's priorities, a note section, habits or skills, personal to-do list, the week's wins, and how I'll improve next week. So like I said, at the end of the video, I'll be sharing kind of how I use this. I don't know if I'll be changing up this section to kind of make it work for me or if I'll go with what they have, but I'll definitely have more on that at the end of the video. So you have a lot of pages dedicated to the weeks. And then as we get into the end of the book here, you have a ton of pages of just the dot grid, which I love this. I love that you have so many pages that you can write down different lists. I definitely love sort of bullet journaling and listing out all of my tasks. I can plan out what I want to read, projects that I want to make, and just a lot of different options here. I started a bullet journal last year and it wasn't quite enough structure for me. I also kind of needed this. So I love that I kind of have it all in one place. I can have my bullet journaling here, but then I can also have my weeks that I can kind of map out in this section. So anyways, I'm gonna give this a go. I'm gonna wait a few weeks and I will come back and report on how it's working for me. All right, I am back. It's been a few weeks since I received my planner, and so I wanted to let you know how it's been going and how I've been using it. So I thought that I would just kind of cover how I've used a couple of the things in the planner and then talk about some of my favorites that I've really liked about this planner. So this is the monthly spread. I figured I would share a clean layout with you since I have some personal things on the layouts that I've already, I'm saying layouts guys, like this is a crafting video, but what I mean is my planner pages. So I thought that I would share a month that I haven't completed since I have some personal information on my other pages, and I'll let you know kind of how it's been working for me. So this is how I set up my January as well. I just basically stamped out the month here. I wrote in my dates. I found that the monthly goal section down here was a really great place for me to record my projects. So I'm on 3 creative teams right now, and there's a specific number of projects that I need to do every month for them, along with blog posts. So I just make a little circle for every creative team project and a little box for each blog post, and then I basically fill those in as I complete them, and that is a really helpful way for me to keep track of what I still need to complete. Up here, I've been putting in my deadlines every month for mainly creative team projects, but then I also use them for things like birthdays and events and things that we're doing outside of the house. So that has been great. I haven't come to the end of January yet, so I haven't used the monthly wins or how I'll improve next month, but I'm gonna see if I end up using that or not. So this is a weekly spread, and what I've been doing, so this is actually how it looks when it's blank. So these are just all the way across with the lines. I decided to actually break them up because I view my day as morning, afternoon, and evening, and I get different things done at those different times because it kind of revolves around my daughter's schedule. So when she goes to sleep at night, in the evening is basically when I'm able to get all of my creative work done, and then throughout the day in between her naps is usually when I get other things done, and then we have errands and all that good stuff, basically just life. So I split it up that way. It makes sense for me and what I'm doing. Again, I love that it's undated, so I skipped a month in December, not a month, a week in December, the very last week of Christmas. I didn't end up using my planner, so it's awesome that I didn't have to waste a page. I could just start dating from January. Over here, I love this habits or skills tracker. You have 7 lines. That's really ambitious for me. I don't know if I will end up using all 7, but right now I'm tracking my workouts and drinking water. I'm trying to do 100 ounces a day. So the days that I achieve that, I'm trying to mark that. And then in the notes section, I'm actually using this for exercise notes. So I'm writing down what I do on the days that I work out. If I'm running on the treadmill, I like to record how many minutes I ran, my mileage, and if it was treadmill or outside. Those kinds of details I want to note there so I can see my progress. And then personal to-do list I use for chores around the house. I wanted to break things down into days because I felt myself getting kind of overwhelmed with how many things I have to do. And so breaking it down by rooms in the house and different activities just makes sense for me to take one thing every day. So that's how I like to do it, and that really helps me keep track of it. And then lastly, what I've really been loving is the dot grid in the back. So I've set up a section for a reading list. I want to write down all the books that I'm reading for this year. I haven't read anything for the new year yet, so nothing is listed here. And I will link in the description box below what stamps I've used. I know some of you might be curious about that, so I'll definitely include that along with the ink colors. And then I have a page for home, so things around the house that I really want to organize this year. I want to take it area by area and then check them off. I have plenty of room in the back here for more lists. I've also been using these pages to kind of map out classes that I'm teaching. So just writing out my schedule and making a little bulleted list to track everything that I have to do there. So it's been super helpful. So I would say my top 5 things that I love about this planner are the fact that it's undated. I've kind of already talked about that a little bit, that I go back and forth from being in love with my planner. And I think that it's super helpful when you may skip a week to not have to worry about having those pages that you didn't use. So that's one thing I really love. I also love that you have this 3 ribbon system. So you can put these on any areas that you want. I have chosen to put them in my monthly section, and then my week, and then whatever I happen to be going towards the most in the back. So kind of whatever notes I have. So that has been really helpful. You could use paper clips or anything else that you have, but I really love that those little ribbons are included there. I also love the dot grid in the back. I think that's pretty unique to this planner. I love that I can take notes here and do a bulleted journal, but then I also have the structure of the planner in the other half. So that is great. A very small feature, but one that I really value, is the pen loop. I love that I can keep track of where my pen is, because I always find that with planners that don't have a pen loop, I sometimes just won't use my planner because I'm on the go, and if I can't find my pen, it's not gonna make it into my notebook. So I love that there's a pen loop. And then last but not least, I really love the habit or skill tracker. There are definitely things that I love to track and kind of see what I've completed. It's motivating to see it there because I really want to fill that bubble in, especially with workouts and those goals that I've set for myself. So having that is definitely helpful. So I did want to mention a coupon code with you. If you use this code, you can receive 10% off of your planner when you purchase it off of Amazon. So definitely use that if you want to get a planner. And as I mentioned before, Clever Fox has offered to give away one of these planners to one of my subscribers. So if you would like to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is make sure that you are a subscriber to my YouTube channel and comment down below to let me know what your favorite feature of this planner is, what kind of caught your eye. I will have all of the details on the giveaway in the description box below, along with the coupon code, so check that out. I hope that you found this overview and review helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new to my channel, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye!